I'd like to begin by welcoming everyone and thanking you all for being here today. Whether you realize it or not, everyone present here today has something in common. We are all characters in the same beautiful story. While some of you played larger roles in this story than others, you are part of it in some measurable way. And you have helped shape the two individuals that are standing with me here today. There is nothing more important to Richard and Shannen than their family and friends, except their cats. And to be honest, I'm surprised those cats aren't standing up here with us today. Today is not only a celebration of the love between these two people, but also the love of their parents, siblings, family, and friends. Your love and lifelong support is what makes this part of the story we are in so special. A beautiful story deserves to be celebrated in a beautiful setting, and I would also like to take a moment to thank Tammy and Don Blevins for allowing our families and friends to gather here for this occasion. For those that do not know me, my name is Brandon, and I am Shannen's oldest brother, and as of today, a wedding officiant. So I'd like to briefly take this moment to thank my sister and soon-to-be brother for allowing me to cross this one off my bucket list. In case anyone here is wondering about my qualifications to perform this ceremony today, I ask that you not be worried. I watched Wedding Crashers last night. As a brother, there is a natural tendency to worry about the guy your sister is going to marry. But all my worries went away the moment I saw a photo of Richard walking their cats down the street in a stroller. I knew at that moment that he was going to be the right guy. Marriage is perhaps the greatest adventure of human relationships. No ceremony or words can truly prepare you for it. Religions and cultures around the world have different interpretations of marriage. What it means, who is responsible for what, and what makes it successful or not. To God, marriage is the most sacred commitment two souls can possibly make to one another. God has given us teachings, examples, and verses about it, but it is ultimately up to you to make it whatever you want it to be. There is well over 100 years of marriage lessons surrounding you both here today. And while every marriage is different, there is at least one commonality among them all. Marriage is a constant state of learning about each other and about yourself. The people you are today are not the people you will be in 10, 20, or 30 years. As life happens, you are going to change both as individuals and as a couple. It is the natural progression of the human spirit as we grow older, and it is important to understand today that you are not only marrying the person standing in front of you, you are also committing to that future person. So as life happens around you, always remember to talk, listen, help, support, encourage, show candor, forgive when needed, and above all else, laugh, love, and make the important things to each of you matter. These actions together will ensure the future yous are as committed to each other as you are here today. And for Richard specifically, remember that my sister is less likely to argue with you while you are cleaning or organizing something. I remember how excited I was to start my adventure with Leah, and the more I stand here and talk, the longer I'm keeping you from starting yours. So let's get to it, shall we? We are gathered together here to join Richard and Shannen in the union of marriage. Marriage is a commitment not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously, and with a deep understanding of its obligations and responsibilities. Richard, do you take Shannen to be your wife? Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect her, forsaking all others, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Shannen, do you take Richard to be your husband? Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect him, forsaking all others, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
At the center of a marriage are the vows. They are words spoken to each other that express both an intent and a promise. They are more important than the dress, the venue, the cake, the photography, and even the open bar. They are a promise to work hard at living out this intent, no matter how challenging that may be. Richard and Shannen have chosen to write their own vows to each other.
I have a tendency of crying, so I'll try to make this as quick as possible. It truly is a blessing to be standing here today, next to you, with you. I thank God for bringing you into my life. There is so much to love about you. You are strong-willed, goal-driven, passionate, caring, loving, and a beautiful woman. I love the way that you look at me, especially from the passenger seat when we're driving. I love your decorative imagination. I love the way you tuck your chin in when you have a strong laugh. Throughout the last 6 years, we have created so many moments that make me certain that you are the one that I want to spend the rest of my life with. Life is full of love and excitement, but it is also full of heartache and struggle. My path to becoming firefighter paramedic has been nothing short of all of these. No matter what was thrown my way throughout the process, you were there by my side. Mainly to tell me, you got through it, didn't you? Suck it up and move on to the next challenge and complete your goal. There were a few moments that you did tend to me in a more caring way. It wasn't until later, as I say this, tearing up, that I realized that this made me a tougher person and helped me to achieve my goals. Thank you for all that you have done for me, and thank you for all that you have done for us. For that, I vow to be the man the husband, the future father, our children, that our children and you deserve. I vow to never stop sending you winks and eyebrow raises across large crowds. I vow to walk by your side not only through the good times but the bad. And as long as we both shall live, I vow to love, laugh, cry, and grow together as one so that we can become the best us. I love you. The bride goes last because it's always better.
I didn't really cry as much as I thought you would, and I think I will.
I fought through it. It was hard.
Richard. As a child, I was the little girl who would watch princess movies and dream of the day that I would find my very own Prince Charming. I decided that then what my wedding day would look like. I'd be wearing a big poofy ball gown dress like Cinderella did. I'd be wearing a big sparkly crown just like Aurora. And I'd probably have my hair up in a pretty ballerina bun. And I'd be standing in front of the man who I knew to be handsome and kind. Thankfully, only one of those things would come true. That I would be standing in front of a man who is, of course, handsome and kind. But who is also even more than anything I could have ever possibly dreamt of. As I stand here today, I am looking at the man whose soul is so good, and whose intentions are so pure, that I never could have fathomed finding someone who loves me as much as you do. The way you love me is passionate and sincere, and in doing so, you have found a way to calm my anxious and tempered heart, a way to always make me smile, and a way to always make me feel safe. Oh, gosh. My vows to you are simple. From this day forward, I vow to believe in you, to encourage you, and to be your peace. I vow to remember that although neither one of us are perfect, that I can always remind myself of all the ways that we are perfect for each other. As the glamour and excitement of today fades away, and as our lives take different forms, I vow to love you just as much tomorrow as I do at this very moment. So today with this ring, I will give you my heart. I promise from this day forward that you will never walk alone, that my heart will be your shelter and my arms will be your home.
You will now exchange rings as a symbol of love and commitment to each other. Rings are a precious metal. They are also made precious by you wearing them. Your wedding rings mark the beginning of your adventure together. They are a circle, a symbol of love never ending. It is the seal of the vows you have just taken to love each other without end. Richard, please place the ring on Shannon's left hand and repeat after me. As a sign of my love,
As a sign of my love,
that I have chosen you
that I have chosen you
above all else,
above all else.
with this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
And Shannon, please place the ring on Richard's left hand and repeat after me. As a sign of my love,
As a sign of my love,
that I have chosen you
that I have chosen you
above all else,
above all else.
with this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
Today you join your separate lives together. These two separate bottles of sand behind me symbolize your separate lives, separate families, and separate sets of friends. They represent all that you are and all that you'll ever be as an individual. They also represent your lives before today. As these two containers of sand are poured into the third container, the individual containers of sand will no longer exist, but will be joined together as one. Just as these grains of sand can never be separated and poured again into the individual containers, so will your marriage be.
I don't want any bit of me left behind. She married me for all of me.
Oh. I guess.
You have pledged your lives to one another through words and rings in the presence of family and friends. And I'm about to say the words you want to hear the most today, the words that take you across the threshold from engaged to married. But before I send you on your way, I offer this advice to you both. Have fun. And now, by the power vested in me by the state of California, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Richard, you may kiss your bride. Come on. It is one of the greatest honors of my life to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Seiler.